abavunji bali bagenda okuzuukuka ng'oluggi open nga byonna babitutte je security entono tukwatize kwali ebivubukavubuka ebitaagala kukola ebyo ebivubuka ebibeera mu kalituusi n'okulepinga abakadde tutya n'otambula ekiro ng'otya okukwata
ababbi batukigomiikya n'eggulo nga batupanga tulimayubaga tengenda okuzuukukanga mu ddinisa ababbi mwe baayise naye nga baayisizaamu emiti ebiri
abakadde b'emikono bali ku bunkenge abavubuka kye babakola
abavubuka babadde ki like why would you even rape an old woman?
That's a tricky one.
People give some for 2K.
Ate olowooza sente bazina omuntu by the way it's like oba obaako ki okugenda n'omenya mu nnyumba y'omuntu n'okukwata omukadde n'ebintu even raping people. It's I don't know. I don't want to think it's peer pressure or something, but
maybe it's influence of some things they take.
What are the authorities saying about this?
Yeah, the DPC has responded to it. He says they are going to beef up security and see how that goes.
Working with us, the police, giving us timely information and checking whoever is moving with an animal suspiciously to inquire so that we can intervene. The law says you must move with the animal permit to move any animal from one destination to another. Those at the night who are very vigilant, please give us timely information with animal justice.
Ababaka ba Parliament baagala abakulembeze b'amasomero abayongezezza ebisale babonerezebwe.
Members of Parliament yesterday were meeting with Ministry of many members of Parliament, the Committee of Education, meeting with the Ministry of Education officials led by Christopher Njingo, State Minister for Education, and they were talking about increasing school fees. Why are schools increasing school fees? And you find some government-aided schools are increasing fees to as far as 2 million, 2.5 million, and the government is not doing anything. That's the Ministry of Education is not doing anything to respond to this matter. So Katie Lamoro, she's the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, responded to the MPs saying that there's nothing we can do right now because we do not have the mandate. We do not have any sort of write-up, official write-up, or a law backing us to stop schools from increasing school fees. But the only thing we can do is continue to tell them, please, temongeza school fees.
Now waliwo obuzibu because abaana baffe twagala bagende babeere mu mbeera ennungi ate amasomero agamu gaba gabazeemu nga they're not going to break even baate basobola kuliisa kulabirira baana na kubajjanjaba so ne bagamba maybe katwongeremuko kuki ku kasente without prior communication and all that. It's a tricky one. I don't know.
Okay, for private schools, you would understand, but the government schools, you expect they're running on a certain budget. Fine, they are government-aided schools, but the government is also somehow funding them. But for a government school to pay, like there are schools like, they were talking about St. Mary's College, Chisubi, where they charge 2.5 million per term. There's a school, another MP was talking about Kawempe Muslim School, which is, they say, is less than 3 meters from Ministry of Health, and they say it's one of the government-aided schools charging like 2 million per term. Per term for a kid.
Which level?
So that is
A level or level?
That is really exorbitant.
Yeah,
secondary.
But I remember
Navisunsa Girls also increased its fees by 500,000.
To what?
These are traditional schools that we have known. They are not exactly fully government funded,
but they are aided by the government.
By the government. And they are traditional, they are top-notch schools. So, you have the cream of students going there.
Exactly. Here's a problem.
But
everything else is up.
Yeah.
But the income is down.
Is stagnant.
We are going to run mad. The Ministry of Health links malaria to kidney complications.
Yeah, Ministry of Health is saying that there's an increase of malaria in children, and malaria has now mutated. This is according to Dr. Opingo Jimmy. He's a Commissioner Malaria Control Program. He's saying 50% of children are now suffering from a condition called acute kidney injury. This injury happens when malaria parasites come and damage the red blood cells in your body. After they have damaged them, they go and impair the kidney. And then the kidney cannot fail to filter between removing waste and blood. So they drain your blood out, at the end of the day. So he's saying the cause exactly of this is parents are failing to complete malaria treatment. Then secondly, some of them do not have money to take their children or give them children malaria treatment. So in the end, the condition keeps like a kid are in parasites and they are eating up the system, and that's how they die.
akawuka akaleeta obulwadde bw'omusujja kakyuse kakuze
Kakyuse.
kanyiddemu olugundi
In
lwa
fact, kati
gundi.
okutreatinga malaria, they require blood transfusion.
Yes.
Ne bakuwa treatment, ne bakuwa dialysis. So like it
Allah.
is more complicated.
Omuzadde atuulize saa zino omwana we oba omujjanjaba doozi gimala eyo. Stop just treating the symptoms. Bw'abadde ayokya kati takyayokya.
Omutwe gumuluma nogamba genda okule Panadol and that's it. And you forget about, Panadol is just a reliever. It's not it doesn't treat.
It has become the most commonest cause of death during severe malaria. If death does not occur, some of them actually end up having long-term kidney damage, some even requiring dialysis. Now, of all malaria cases we get, about 10% proceed to get severe malaria.
Mukitegedde ekyo abazadde tulabirira abaana baffe n'abakulu. I want to think, because if it has mutated then it's
but
mostly
malaria
in the
is
children.
mostly in children, and it mostly kills young children, especially 5 years and below. Abana, they are the ones who suffer the most. But he continues to say use mosquito nets. That do the due diligence. Don't wait for government to cut your bush, do whatever needs to be
Remove
done.
your stagnant water.
I know.
And all the things. Look, listen, guys, as we come to the beginning of the end of this discussion, there's a man in Luwero who has killed
Yeah.
after trying to recover his property. Ng'agoba ababbi.
Yeah, he's called Stephen Achoda. He's 55-year-old man. This man was
55.
attacked by, thieves, assailants. And these people, their aim was to steal. So they carried his property out of his house and ran away, hid it in a nearby bush. So because he wanted to recover his things, he's a farmer, by the way. He had maize in his house. He had sacks of rice,
imagine?
and his bicycle, those things that he had in his house. So these thieves grabbed his stuff and went. So he tried to pursue them, follow them to pick his stuff. And in the end, they killed him. Nebamusula mu bush. So that's how locals recovered his body in Luwero.
You spend your energy, your time,
Like for something
digging your
that's-
maize and rice
I know.
and buying your bicycle. And
But-
the guys who have not done anything just come
Come
at
and-
night, grab it when you try to chase after them.
Yeah.
ne bakujja
But
mulamu
it's not
enseno.
right for you to follow them. Like, even if a thief takes your most expensive phone, or it's iPhone, or what, please let them run with it. We have these people, when they steal your in Dalu, you tell them, I've seen your face, I will report you. Oh, they'll just kill you there and then.
You sound like you're very scared of thieves.
I am.
14 ku 5 zivuddeko. Let's continue this conversation off air but online. It's Galaxy FM UG everywhere.
This is 100.2 Galaxy FM.